Hello, my name is Taylor Nadeau, and for my BOM3, I am analyzing vigilance during foraging in the eastern gray squirrel. I chose this behavior because during my observations, the squirrel repeatedly fed on birdseed, paused, scanned its surroundings, and then returned to feeding. In this presentation, I will analyze that behavior using Tinbergen's 4 levels of analysis. So the video I'm about to play was taken in North Carolina in my backyard. And the video is showing an eastern gray squirrel foraging on birdseed beneath a bird feeder, and while feeding, the squirrel repeatedly pauses food consumption, raises its head, scans the surrounding area, and then resumes feeding. And then he runs away. My causation hypothesis is that environmental cues such as movement, sounds, competitors, or potential predators trigger vigilance behavior while the squirrel is foraging. Jane and colleagues found that squirrels increased vigilance and reduced feeding activity when predator cues were present, suggesting that immediate environmental stimuli can cause vigilance behavior. My developmental hypothesis is that vigilance behavior develops through both inherited behavioral tendencies and experience. Squirrels living in areas with frequent human activity may become habituated to harmless disturbances while still responding to potential threats. Research by Engelhardt in methodology supports the role of environmental experience in shaping vigilance responses. My evolution hypothesis is that vigilance behavior evolved because individuals that detected predators or other threats earlier were more likely to survive and reproduce. Over many generations, natural selection would favor squirrels that could interrupt feeding to assess risk. Lilly and colleagues in 2019 showed that gray squirrels can use bird chatter as information about safety after hearing hawk calls, which supports the idea that squirrels have evolved flexible ways to assess risk in their environment. My function hypothesis is that vigilance increases survival by allowing squirrels to detect threats while feeding. Although vigilance reduces the amount of time available for eating, it can help the squirrel avoid predators or competitors. Tygrob and colleagues in 2024 found that competitors increased vigilance and reduced foraging efficiency in eastern gray squirrels, showing that vigilance has both benefits and costs. So this behavior connects directly to Module 3's discussion of foraging behavior. Optimal foraging theory predicts that animals should maximize benefits while minimizing costs. The squirrel gains energy while feeding, but it must also balance that benefit against predation risk and competition. This creates a trade-off between food acquisition and vigilance. The behavior also reflects the landscape of fear concept because perceived risk can change how animals forage. And here is my final references page with all the references listed that I mentioned before. Thank you for watching.